born to win. Brand new one by Timaya right there. It's all about dance moves and moving images today, aka music and movies.
Yeah, but that means we'll be bringing you music from around the world as well as taking you through TV and movie content, both here in Nigeria and outside the country. Welcome to the show! I am super excited. Yes. All right, it's your homegirl right here. It's your girlfriend next door. It's the jewel in the crown. It's your hostess with the mostest. My name is Honeypot.
Yes, you look really honey today. You said anything like that. You look really nice.
Thank you so much, Amanda. And you really look good. I like the Ankara touch to it and everything. Yes, beautiful. Oh. And you don't even look like what you've gone through today, girl.
If only you knew. Guys, welcome to the show once again. My name is Amanda Darren. Today, you can call me Dara.
Okay, yeah, Dara.
That's a new one for today. Up first is the entertainment news. Then, of course, we have celebrity birthday shout-outs. Then we'll have rewind to this day in entertainment history.
Amanda will be in charge of today's dose of laughs in Tweetville. Later, we will show it off and then take the news recap.
On Daily Top 5, we'll take a look at 5 Nollywood comic actors in the Yoruba film industry. And later on, we'll tell you all about the movies and TV shows we recently watched or are currently watching.
And finally, we'll wrap things up with Where Are They Now? So the question is, are you ready?
Yes!
Now, if it is a yes, then see you soon.
Chills featuring Fowls with Chop Live. We love, love, love that one. Welcome back to the show. It is now time for entertainment news. First off, Tope Olowoniyan wins Rattlesnake Challenge. Nigerian actress and Wake Up Nigeria presenter Tope Olowoniyan has won the recent month-long challenge put together by Play Network Studios for the highly anticipated remake of Rattlesnake. According to announcing her wins, the producers of the movie took to their Instagram page to write, "We would like to say a big thank you to everyone that participated in this challenge, to those who voted, and to our sponsors. Congratulations to you at Tope Olowoniyan." That's her Instagram page. You are our winner for the Amstel Malta Rattlesnake Challenge. You'll be contacted with more details on your role in our upcoming movie. We trust that you will deliver in your assigned role and cannot wait for the world to watch Rattlesnake, the story of Ahana, this November. Hashtag Play Network Studios. Now, just so you know, she's also a runner-up in the Kemi Adetiba King of Boys Monolong Challenge. Honestly speaking, I am super excited to see this one.
I am super excited about this.
Congratulations!
Congratulations to Tope. I know that she has put in a lot because I keep seeing like different, even when you go to explore on Instagram, you're seeing our post, you know, just popping everywhere. And I'm like, okay, wow, well kudos. Well done, well done.
Honestly speaking, I'm super excited again because when I saw this, I thought it was the Kemi Adetiba's Monologue Challenge. I'm like, oh, another win because I actually actively voted for her.
Okay.
I thought she deserved it.
I didn't know they were voting.
I watched it. It was very powerful. It was a very powerful take. Obviously, there's something that is happening right there, something very positive that is happening in her life. I think 2020 is her year.
See, I told you something about 2020. Don't write it off. It's not over yet. I mean, good things can still happen. And this is just a sign. I mean, this is the revelation. That's something good.
And we're super excited again because she's our very own Wake Up TV presenter. Woo! I mean, that's a win for TVC right there.
Yes,
Not only is she hosting one of the biggest shows on the talk shows in Nigeria right now, she's also, you know, doing very well in her acting career as well. So congratulations to our very own Tope Olowoniyan right there. We're so pleased and excited for you.
Congratulations, Tope. All right, moving on. Regina Daniels and husband welcomed their first child together. Congratulations are in order as Nigerian actress Regina Daniels and our politician businessman husband Ned Nwoko have welcomed their first child, a baby boy. Announcing the arrival of the newborn, her brother Sammy took to his Instagram page to share screenshots of Regina on what looks like a hospital bed. He wrote, "Officially an uncle, you know. Congratulations, my diamond. It's a bouncing baby boy, Iyanu Tishele at Regina.Daniels. God's the greatest." Regina Daniels and Ned Nwoko tied the knot back in 2019.
Wow.
We put this news up on TVC Connect yesterday.
It was actually buzzing through the internet yesterday. Congratulations to Regina Daniels and her husband. It's so interesting that we still call her Regina Daniels. We don't call her Regina Nwoko.
Okay, so some people like to just stick to their
names,
maiden
right?
name.
No, it's just an interesting thought. And it also an interesting thought is to see that, you know, social media is now backing her up. You know, people are posting her pictures saying congratulations, oh wow, this, and I'm like,
But having a child is a blessing.
Of course it is. You know, I'm just saying these are the same people who initially when she got married were like,
right?
She's too young, or why she married this person now? Everybody's on her side. At the end of the day, do what makes you happy. I think that's what that story tells us. Do you, boo, do you. Congratulations to Regina Daniels once again. All right, moving to the foreign scene, Dr. Dre's wife, Nicole Young, files for divorce. The marriage between hip-hop rapper and producer Andre Young, a.k.a. Dr. Dre, and his loyal wife of 24 years, Nicole Young, is reportedly over. According to reports, Nicole Young filed the paperwork in the Los Angeles County Court, citing irreconcilable differences as the reason for the separation. Reports also state that the now estranged couple does not have a prenuptial agreement in their marriage, and Dr. Dre is worth an estimated $800 million. Dr. Dre and Nicole Young got married in May 1996, and they have 2 children together, a boy called Truce and a daughter called Truly. What are you thinking, Honeypot?
Okay, wow. Number one, I do not like divorce for anything. But I'm not saying that if you're having irreconcilable differences, stuff like, you know, violence, you cannot actually, you know, separate or, you know, file for divorce at the end of the day. But then, it's just sad. I can only say that it's sad because it's divorce. But then all the things that now come after that, so what you're worth and what this person gets at the end of the day.
I thought you were going to go there because people have been talking about his huge fortune, which is $800 million right now, and how she's obviously going to get, I mean, if it goes through successfully, probably get about half of that. So people are thinking, is it a gold digger move? And I would personally say I do not think so. The reason why I would say I don't think so is 24 years in marriage. He got married in 1996, I believe. And at the time, he wasn't worth that amount of money. His major source of income came when he sold the Beats, the popular Beats to Apple in 2014, which gave him like $500,000 at the spot.
And
so
he's still raking in.
6 years ago. So I'm going to like discount or disregard all the many years that they spent together. So there must be something.
So do you think that these people think that she had waited that long, especially when she saw that, okay, this person has some prospects, and then she had waited that long so that the net worth will be... I don't think so. I don't think so too. But then, whatever rocks their boat.
Yeah, I just hope it's very clean and it's not messy. And I hope
do
that
hope
they're
so.
able to,
and you're mature, and then the children too. The family does not even scatter at the end of the day.
We wish them all the best.
Yes, and that's all we can take on entertainment news. And now we move on to celebrity birthday shout out. Cheryl is 37 today. She is an English singer, dancer, and television personality. She rose to fame as a member of the girl group Girls Aloud. While still in the group, she began a solo career, releasing hits such as Fight for This Love, Call My Name, and Crazy Stupid Love. She was the first British female solo artist to have 5 #1 singles in the UK.
Yes.
Congratulations. Happy birthday.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so surprised that congratulations.
No, well, when you celebrate your birthday, that you're alive and you're turning another year, it's congratulations to you.
Yeah, I mean, she's one of those success stories, you know, from leaving a girl group and actually standing up on her own and being successful at that. But you know, sometimes you just miss that old vibes of girls
being in the group,
together
right?
and everything. But I think she pulled it off successfully, and she was able to diversify into other things like being a television personality, being, you know, a dancer, singer, and all of that things that she's been doing together.
And I know that she was once in a relationship with a One Direction artist, Liam Payne.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at that. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Okay, moving on. David Alan Gray is 64 today. He's an American actor and comedian. He's best known for his work on the sketch comedy television show In Living Color and for appearing in other shows such as Saturday Night Live, Kenan and Kel, and My Wife and Kids, amongst others. So I watch My Wife and Kids.
Me too. Absolutely love him.
love him. Happy birthday.
One of those series I used to watch and wait for next week for the other episode to drop. Yes, honestly speaking. And I just think
it's still showing, actually.
I just think that it's so interesting to see that some people can make their mark as being a family man kind of thing, you know, taking that narrative and actually pushing it to the end. Happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday. And Fantasia is 36 today. She's an American R&B singer, songwriter, actress, and author. She rose to fame as the winner of the third season of American Idol in 2004. She is a multiple Grammy Award nominee and a one-time Grammy winner, amongst our many other awards. Happy birthday to Fantasia. Congratulations to her. I love what she's doing with her life. I saw her recently, I think, on The Real, and she was talking about, I mean, before the lockdown, because she was talking about how she's now Christian. She's gone through some stuff and all that. So when you're talking to her, like, the first thing that comes is, you know how somebody is now born again, and you can see it is so evident, and then they're saying that, oh, God this, God that, and I'm like,
so beautiful. I mean, I've been following her journey since she won the American Seasons Idol, and also because she was a black woman who was able to beat all odds. People really loved her, and her name too, Fantasia.
Yes,
beautiful name right there. Happy birthday to her.
Happy birthday. Here in Nigeria, Kathy is 40 today. She is an Nigerian dancer, choreographer, dance instructor, and entrepreneur. She is also known for breaking the Guinness World Record for longest dance party in 2006.
Wow.
Happy birthday to Kathy.
Kathy is I mean, everybody knows she's a record breaker, but I just love the fact that she has been able to push past, you know, the Guinness Book of Records achievement that she had, and also she has basically marked herself as one of the greatest dancers in Nigeria, having her own dance school, you know, just basically taking the narrative that dancers is a side gig or is a side profession.
Making dance a thing in Nigeria.
You know, and I'm so excited about that. Happy birthday to her.
Happy birthday.
You know, now you can say I'm a dancer and your parents are not going to look at you funny, you know?
It's true. All right, and she's family too. We love the fact that every time we invite her on the show, she comes through.
Humble,
Thank you. All right, Mike Tyson is 54 today. He is an American former professional boxer who competed from 1985 to 2005. He reigned as the undisputed world heavyweight champion from 1987 to 1990 and was the first heavyweight boxer to simultaneously hold the WBA, WBC, and IBF titles. Wow, these are great feats, and we know Mike Tyson for that.
He's
Mike Tyson is great too, a legend.
Let me just tell you something interesting.
Tell me.
My grandma loves him.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
I know
God.
that sounds very interesting.
It sounds very
She's
interesting.
one of those people that watches boxing and she sits now, she's glued. I say, he did this, do it now. And I'm like, wow. You know, you just think that, you know, boxing is just for male, macho people. Not so. A lot of people their fan base is very, very large. And Mike Tyson is one of those people that is loved by many, many people.
Oh,
happy birthday
Happy
to him.
birthday to Mike Tyson. That actually reminds me of a video that I saw that went viral recently of this old woman that knows her football very well. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, we're saying happy birthday to everybody celebrating today. We're sending you all the love, peace, and
money from Honeypot.
Oh, wow.
But a kiss from me to you, though. Mwah. Happy birthday. We love you. Guys, the show continues after this break. We'll be back shortly for Rewind.
Shape of You, Ed Sheeran right there. Interesting. We told you we've got you covered. Beautiful songs, back to back. Yeah, we got you. Now, time for today's history lesson. Take a look at Rewind.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1955, Johnny Carson's show debuts on CBS TV. And in 1979, Johnny Rotten and Joanne Collins appeared together on BBC TV's Jukebox Jury. In 2004, still on this day, Spider-Man 2, directed by Sam Raimi and starring Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst, is released. And that's it on Rewind.
And we are back. Guys, welcome back to Entertainment Splash. This is Tweetville. Time to find out today's latest in social media humor and savagery. Are you ready? Are you ready?
We're ready, but one of these days,
yeah,
we're going to wax a record.
All right. Now, this is a picture of this woman. She's looking very queenly with leaves all over her. And somebody is saying on Instagram, Twitter rather, and says, "You don't look like you can cook." Have you heard this before? They say, "Sorry, next time I'll use a way moi to do gele so that I can see cook from afar." You know what? I get this question very often. It's like, "You don't look like you can cook." I'm like, is there a look? Should I start wearing apron or something? Or I should be holding wooden spoon as I'm going?
So they think that you don't look indigenous enough.
What does that mean?
What does that even mean?
Actually, this woman is right. This is how you'll be dressing with, moi leaves all over your body. Say, cook. I can cook. Wow, do better. Let's just move on. Abby, you want to say something to
No,
this?
no, it's okay. You have finished it.
Oh, I saw this message. I even posted it up. Today, this message was deleted. And the person is asking, "What did you delete?" "I'm broke. Please, I need your help." And the person said, "Okay, delete it again." Please, especially, so you're targeting the parts where end of month is coming.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So what do you want me to do with that piece of information? You can just kindly delete it again.
But do you know that there are questions that I don't ask again? In fact, these people are going to make me forget my etiquette. You know how somebody is asking, "How are you?" And then you're saying, "I'm fine." And then you want to ask that person the same question, but you're like, if I go and ask this question like this, and that person is now saying that, I have not eaten since.
No. How are you? It is well. It is well with you too. Do you understand? Don't worry, we'll all be fine together. We're always competing for who is broke. Delete it. Or me, I'll just copy and paste it for you too. Say, we're on the same page.
So once anybody deletes anything, I will not even bother. What did you delete?
Lesson learned. Moving on to more tweets. I went for an interview today. Boom. My ex was the interviewer. Satan's only begotten son asked me to mention seven Indian biscuits. I think this is Funke Akindele.
What is it in this life?
Why are you people like this?
As in the person went off radar. Like, no, I'm going to derail totally. Like, I'm going to deal with you.
I'll catch
7
you.
Indian biscuits.
And they must have asked her, good questions, and she was getting it.
Except maybe it's something that has to do with maybe baking or something, that you would be asking.
Indian biscuits. Can you even mention one? Try it as you're home like this. Try one Indian biscuit. Do you know it? Why?
Do you know that there are some times that you get somewhere and then you know that no, you're not getting this thing.
Honestly,
maybe when you see your ex, oh no.
Just in fact, as she saw him,
she should have turned back, like no interview. No interview
today. Slick says, "Tell a lady to call her friends for financial assistance. Majority will be male." What exactly do ladies do for each other? And Samson replied and says, "They post each other on their status and shout, 'Glow, baby, glow.'"
Oh my God. I don't even know what to say.
I feel so bad. I feel like we have been dragged. If you're female out there, you have just been dragged because truth be told, Arika and I were actually having this conversation the other day. Yes, we're talking about the fact that when you need money, how come women don't, give each other money? And I said, I don't know why. It's something that we should be having conversations about. Although me, from my own end, I need more friends that will be giving me money. If you're a female, you have money to give me.
Now, thinking deeply, it is not the same with me.
Really?
Yeah. If I have, and I know that the person does, if I have, I can still share whatever thing. Because I'm just thinking now, like,
So a female.
Yes.
Honey Plus, please give me money.
You are rich.
You see, this is the problem. Honey Pot on national TV.
You are rich.
50K, that's all.
Oh, Rojue.
That's it. That's the real issue. Right there. Okay. Baby. Oh, see this very cute baby with a towel. Ladies, every time they pass by the mirror, I mean, God's goodness. We just have to, especially when the water is dripping.
Now, let me make
you just
you
washed
laugh.
your hair, you know.
Do you know that there are people who you'd call, take my pictures, please, and then they will be the ones posing.
They'll be taking their own pictures.
And then there is this makeup artist. She doesn't work with TVC any longer. I'm sure everybody knows what I'm talking about right now. So she's making you up. She's making you up, and then half the time she'll do your brows. She'll look at herself in the mirror. And then she'll come back to you. She'll look at herself again.
Honestly speaking, check yourself out. If you won't check yourself out, who will check yourself out for you? Just, you know, God really created. He took his time, you know. Moving on to more tweets. Captain Twitter. English teachers during oral English class. Now there's a cat here doing. It looks like he's saying.
Don't let me even start. You know I did English. And there is this. I don't know whether he's a professor now.
Yeah.
It was Dr. Salami at that point. I don't know if anybody is watching now and they can. He's like, I'll go. I'm like, we are going to.
How else do you
relate
learn?
in this?
No. You know what? They are teaching them vowels. How else do you learn it? A, E, I. Oh, that's it. You think about it.
For body, I'm sorry.
You will learn it. It's part of the learning. It's the learning process right there. Shout out to all the English teachers out there. We appreciate you. Okay, Carrie says, first rule of family gatherings, always bring your vehicle so that you can leave whenever you want. Honestly speaking. And that's Kim Kardashian, I believe. She's entering her car. She's like, bye.
I truly
Because it always starts off pretty. Everybody's, mwah, mwah. Next thing, somebody just brings one issue for the gods. All of you are now there.
I know.
Something that does not even concern you.
I actually understand.
It's very tiring. Bring your own vehicle. Or maybe you ask people to be calling you at intervals.
Well, just organize yourself. Just organize yourself.
Yeah. Trust me, it's a very great tip for you. All right, that's all we can take on today's Tweetville. And of course, the first half of the show as well. We'll be back at 1 for more E-Splash goodness. Stick around. All right, guys, welcome back to the second half of the show. It is now time to chew it off. Time for one of us to vent on what's bothering her.
Take your
What is bothering you?
I'm not even going to talk about my morning and how stressful it was to get to work and everything, because this is Nigeria and this is Lagos.
I guess.
You know? I'm going to talk about something that happened on Twitter earlier this morning that I thought, I just woke up to it and I saw thousands of retweets on something that this person posted. And she said, if you entered a relationship with a guy, like he said was going to be in a relationship with you, and you had sex with him, and then later on he said he wasn't interested in the relationship, that's coercion, which is also sexual harassment. And there I was thinking, okay, I mean, we're talking and having very serious conversations lately around sexual harassment, around rape, around all these things that really need to be talked about. And I know this is a very sensitive topic. However, I think, because I had to even Google it, I had to research and go into articles, what is sexual harassment, what is coercion? And I'm like, in as much as we want to change the narrative, let us not push narratives that are false. You know, where you're saying that, oh, because you gave, you know, I think it needs to change where women see sex as something you give to a guy as a gift.
You
know?
both had it. Don't give me.
You know, it's a very serious rant, but I think it's something that needs to shift in the mindset of 21st century women as well. It is not, sex is not something you give to a guy as a gift in return for a relationship or in return for a ring or marriage, because when you think of it as something you give and you don't get something back in return, you feel like you've lost or you feel like you were cheated out something. So think about it if you're a woman right there.
It's so good that you're bringing this up, and as you said, it is just one big topic like that. I have been here talking to Foladile Arike about a certain topic, and that was what I saw on Twitter, to somebody talking about a certain scenario. When you're bitter, it sounds like somebody who's bitter, like who does not want the guy to leave him. Now, when you're in a, I think people need to change their mindset. So when you're in a relationship, you're not married, or courtship, it is just both of you getting to know each other and seeing if this can lead to marriage. If it is not a do or die affair,
it's not.
So that person, and if you willingly have sex with someone, it is not given. Both of you had it. It is not, oh, then you're now feeling
Your
somehow.
gifts.
In fact, I even hate it when guys come and say, I've slept it. She slept it, you too. So it is not about, oh, I have. So, I mean, so I know, right? Because it's daytime TV. We're not talking about anything lewd. We're just trying to like shed light on some things. And I think that people should just have a changed mindset already because, and I keep saying it, in as much as we keep talking about, oh, rape is bad, stop it and all that, it is bad as well to lie against people that they have raped you when they have not raped you, because people do it too. Thank you so much, Amanda, for bringing this up.
I mean, it's a very serious rant, and I know you might be squirming in your seats, but it's one of the things we have to talk about. But moving away from all of that, it is now time for a quick recap of the entertainment news. First up, we told you that Regina Daniels and husband welcomed their first child together. And Dr. Dre's wife, Nicole Young, files for divorce. Yes, we also told you that Tope Olowoniyan wins Rattlesnake Challenge. And joining us now via the phone to talk a bit more about her recent success is the very own Tope Olowoniyan. Hello.
Hi, Amanda.
How are you doing? Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm very well, thank you.
Oh, okay. So I'm just going to go right into it. How did you feel? I mean, you just recently won Kemi Adesiba's monologue challenge. I think you were a runner-up for that. And now seeing that you won the Rattlesnake Challenge, how did you feel about that?
Well, I feel really happy and honored. I mean, it was during the lockdown, and as an actor, you're still thinking of how you can remain relevant and grow your brand. And I thought to jump on the challenges, and voila, here I am.
Tope, congratulations. We see that you have even produced something for yourself, and then, you know, talking about the monologue and this one that you've just won. And, well, yeah, you talked about, you know, just building your brand and all that. Is there more to this? I mean, this is not the first challenge, as we said. Is there more to this?
Well, yes, it's more, you know, as an actor, you have to keep looking for how you can grow. But for me, it's beyond just being an actor. I also started my production company where I produced my very first short monologue, Lalache. That's also talking about female education and female equality, just like how you and Amanda were talking about sexual related issues and how how we women have to have a voice. So this beyond just acting, but using my platform as an actor to promote equality and to promote how we women have to look beyond just being beneath the man, but also standing up and having a life for ourselves.
Yeah, that's very, very fantastic. I'm very interested in knowing, do you think that the lockdown sort of helps to bridge the gap between, you know, production companies and, you know, filmmakers such as Kemi Adesiba and upcoming filmmakers, actresses, and so on?
Yeah, to be honest, I think it did help me bridge the gap because you know how you send DMs to producers, oh, I'd like to work with you. I had done a couple of projects with Accelerate TV, and Kemi was the supervising director, but I didn't get access. And then when I saw that she was doing a challenge to be on her film, I'm just like, you know what, this might actually be what you need. I mean, a couple of actor friends I have were like, they're past the level of doing Instagram challenge, but then I knew exactly what I was looking for. And I'm like, you know what, I'm going to do it. If I get picked, fine. If I don't, at least I satisfy my mind and I know that I tried.
Oh, wow.
So that was what it was for me.
Congratulations.
Okay. So Tope, we talked about the year 2020. A lot of people have already written 2020 off, and then looking at your own wins, we are so happy for you.
Yes,
what would you say about your 2020 for you?
I didn't get that.
Okay, so what would you say about year 2020 for you? Because we've been talking about it, and a lot of people have written year 2020 off.
Yeah, true. Well, I think that the lockdown got me to think a lot and think hard about what exactly I want. And I define 2020 as my shoot your shot year.
Yeah.
So everything I want, I shoot a shot at it. If it's mine, it comes. If it's not, I move on.
Oh, wow.
That is so fantastic. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
It's been so nice talking to you, Tope. All right.
Wow.
Enjoy the rest of the day.
Shoot your shots.
Okay, Daily Top 5 is up next. Stay tuned.
Good music and movies today. Now, last week we spoke about comic actors in the English-speaking part of Nollywood. This week we are taking a look at some in the Yoruba film industry. Not only have they captured our hearts with their hilarious roles, they have even crossed over to social media to become the faces of popularly used memes. Here are 5 Nollywood comic actors. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me.
Number 1 on our list, if you don't know this person, I don't know where you have been. Odunlade Adekola. Now, the award-winning actor has appeared in numerous Yoruba movies and even crossed over to English movies as well. I guess it's because he's so highly sought after for his hilarious delivery of his roles and the many funny faces he's known for. He's also one of our very own meme kings. But what people don't know is he's a very trained actor.
That's some Egba accents right there.
Yes.
Odunlade is just so hilarious.
Honestly
the one that I cannot forget ever is when he acted in Jelili. And they did this jazz for him, and they said that he should use that thing at 12 o'clock, that is midnight. And so Odunlade slept off.
Hey.
And then he woke up, and when he woke up, it was obviously past 12.
Late.
Do you know that he now said, well, it is in the mind. He went to take the clock down and then turned it to 12. That one, I'm like, what? It kills me. Like, he said, oh, it's a thing of the mind. It don't matter whether.
Just like I was saying just before we played the video, he's one person that is very mastered in what he does, you know, theater arts. I think he has a bachelor's and a master's degree in theater arts. And then he also has his own production company, Odunlade Adekola Film Production. So he's somebody that has really mastered the act of making people laugh. It's not just something that you just open your mouth and you're funny, although he is also that kind of person as well. Very, very hilarious guy.
Okay, now, guys, let us move on. Abdulateef Adedimeji is the second person. This actor is another example of an actor who has done both Yoruba movies and English ones too. He has wowed his fans with his many roles in films such as Ayo Ife to Anomi Ife and Eremi. He is also popular for his ability to nail an Igbo accent. He does it so well. Now check this out.
I came to your shop to explain to you.
You see this Adedimeji Lateef. He has you know, he has so many episodes of Iyakpeju.
I love it.
So I can't say, I see that a lot of people abuse him, like, oh, stop behaving like Bobrisky because he wears, you know, Irambuba and all that.
I think he actually aces it. And he looks so feminine when he wears that, his gele and everything. Yes, another person who studied theater arts.
Oh my gosh. Adedimeji Lateef, give it to him. I don't even know where to start. He's been our guest on the show. He speaks good English, of course, the reason he acts English movies too. And he dresses well too.
Love his fashion sense.
Gosh.
He loves his blazer-like things as well. Blazer-like suits and all of that. Looks very good.
That's Iyakpeju. I cannot get over it. I am following it like Iyakpeju.
Back to back.
Oh my God.
Are you possibly sure a fan? The third person on our list is called Saka. Also, he's known as Hafiz Ayetoro, a.k.a. Saka, who was already known for his roles in Yoruba films, but that popular advert he did for some telecommunication company some years ago exposed him to mainstream fame. His ability to leave viewers in stitches without even saying a word has made him a fan favorite. Fun fact, did you know that he's also a senior lecturer at the Lagos State College of Education? Well, I'm sure his classes must be very hilarious. Take a look.
Oh, Mobaya. Are you not okay? Let us go through the mechanic workshop. All right, so Saka is that person truly that you just look at his face and you're laughing. And contrary to what people think, I mean, that fun fact when he said that, oh, he's a lecturer. Of course, he's a lecturer. But I interviewed him and he said that in class. It's not like, oh, you come to class and because it's Saka, you know, that they face what they
I completely agree with you. I've actually had the pleasure of hosting with him on an event show like that. And he was very, like, he took his job very seriously. So initially, beforehand, we read the scripts together. Then he got on stage. And I was like, what's
blown away.
He entered Saka. He stayed for like 10 minutes. And he didn't say anything. Then he said, hey. Everybody just started laughing. He's super, super funny. And, you know, it's quite interesting to see that he has a very serious side as well as a lecturer.
Yes. Okay, so Wale Akorede is the next. Wale Akorede is another one of the funny Yoruba actors who is well known for his roles in films such as Haun, Baba Soja, Layepe, and Ilewa, amongst others. Take a look. See, his stage name is Okuno. You see this Okuno? You see this? I love them Yoruba people, my Yoruba people. You are wondering how, you know, I can just switch and then I know all of these people. They're so hilarious. This Okuno is another case entirely, Amanda. I mean, you can look at his face and then you know how somebody says something and then he merges it and likens it to another thing and then you're like, how does he even think? What was he even thinking when he was saying what he said?
Very good with wordplay, I see. All right, the first person on our list is Olaniyi Afonja, aka Sanyeri, who is loved by many Yoruba movie viewers for bringing a fresh feel to how comedy is served. He's popular for his smart mouth and how well he delivers stupid humor. Check it out.
What? This Sanyeri again. In fact, he has one partner that they are very funny. They did Ambali and Muniru or something like that.
Honestly speaking, I have a strong liking towards him just because of his story, you know, because of his tribal marks and everything. Yeah. Reading an interview about how he didn't like it, he used to feel bad about it. Even as an actor, he couldn't play some certain roles, lover boy, but he was like, at the end of the day, he embraced it. It's what brought him his fortune, and he loves it. Like, and I'm just like, that is such a success story.
You will laugh when he's a gate man in a movie. Very silly dude like that. Especially, you need to see that Ambali and Muniru. Okay, so you're looking at me and you're like, oh, yeah, I've seen all of this. All right, that's it on today's Daily Top 5. We'll be back after this break for What Are You Watching? Stay here with us.
Yes, really love that one from the Good Time album. Davido with... I think that's D&G, I believe. All right, guys, welcome back to the show. It's Entertainment Splash. It is now time for What Are You Watching? It is back again. And on today's edition, Honeypot and I will tell you all about some of the movies and shows we recently watched. And we'll also love to hear about yours later on. So tweet at us at TVC Connect with the hashtag
#eSplashOnTVC.
Honeypot, what are you watching?
Okay. I am watching. What did I say? I am watching. I am watching Greenleaf, as I said. So let's talk about Greenleaf. I'm actually
excited.
I just started season 4. Ooh. Yes, but that's season 4. It's just like, I don't want to. I've not touched it. Okay. So let's talk about season 3. So, of course, if you've watched Greenleaf and if you've not watched, this is for you. I mean, it is talking about the happenings in Memphis mega church. You know, it talks about sex, betrayal, and all that. And in season 3, you know, you see that the IRS just bumped into the church. That is Calvary Church. And, you know, they are actually to pay $2 million
for
you know, tax. Yes, for evading tax and all that. So now, it's a lot for them. They lost their church, they lost, you know, and they had to compromise. They had to give up a lot of things with the divorce of Kate David and Lynn. Okay, I mean, that's their real name. And Lynn Whitfield. And I particularly love...
performance, though.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
That woman.
So, I mean, it talks about the happenings in church, like what you see every time, wanting to buy jets, wanting to buy this, and then as church that is supposed to be holy, and you see that different things are actually happening there, not forgetting that people are actually human beings.
True.
And the one that intrigued me the most is finding Joseph Benjamin in that scene. Like, I know that we talked about it a while ago. I had not even seen Greenleaf, but now I just met Joseph Benjamin, our own Joseph Benjamin. Yes, as the accountant in Triumph Church right there,
Greenleaf. But what did you think about that, his accent? Now that you've brought it up.
Thank you so much.
What did you think about that, his Nigerian accent?
Thank you. So, that was not even Nigerian. Because on a normal day, because I was watching out for that, I wanted to know what the accents will sound like. Joseph Benjamin speaks Fone. He has an accent like on a normal day. Do you get? So it wasn't trying to speak like a Nigerian. I think it was trying to speak like another person from like another African country.
So what were
but yes, like maybe Uganda or Kenya, but not certainly not Nigerian.
We don't sound like that.
Yes, certainly not Nigerian. And that's about that.
Yeah.
And then I watched Okafor's Law. I've watched Okafor's Law before, and then I just stumbled on Okafor's Law, and each time I enjoy it. I think this is like the third time I'm watching Okafor's Law. And Okafor's Law states that once you have had a woman before, you can always have that woman anytime. And so a particular dude, Blossom Chuku, was to get, his exes in the space of 21 days. And well, it went on and on like that, Casanova, smooth operator. And at the end of the day, he now went to jam his match. Or somebody that, he went to sleep with somebody's wife, and the person did not find it funny at all. That's RMD. So you have RMD right there, Yvonne Jegede, Omoni Oboli. It was directed and produced by Omoni Oboli. And it's such a beautiful one coming from Omoni Oboli. And I think that you can never just get tired of this.
I think it has very good reviews as well. And also, I'm very super excited about the casting, the actors in it. I think they did very well as well. And the storyline is very powerful. It's one of those things that remind me of like Black American drama kind of thing. So I'm going to check it out.
Please
because
do.
3 times,
you've not seen it
I
at
haven't
all?
actually seen it. I've been seeing the trailers.
Please do.
And I think it came out quite a while back, right?
Yes,
so
yes.
I just missed it, but I'm going to go check it out.
Yeah.
Wow. Honeypot. I'm happy about Greenleaf, though.
What have you been watching?
I'm not even going to spoil it for you. So I have been watching The Order. Now, The Order is a mix of, when you talk about like vampire movies and werewolf movies, it's basically about things that are happening at the Belgrave University, where he came and was added into a secret cult. That is Jack Montley, who is one of the actors in it. We also have Sarah Gray, we have Max Mortini. They're kind of new acts, but very, very powerful as well. So basically, he's coming into this secret society to kill his father, actually, because he believes his father killed his mother. Now, on getting into the secret society, he has a change of heart. He starts to see the good side of magic, and he now also becomes a werewolf. So if you're a Twilight lover, and you are a Vampire Diaries lover, and you are anything that is into werewolves, magic, you would love this one. I'm already hooked. I'm on episode 6, rather.
I enjoy vampire movies,
and this is one of the movies that what struck out for me was the very first episode. I thought they caught my attention because it happened in a very regular campus setting where you're going to class, you're checking about your ethics, and then all of a sudden you're dragged into a secret society, you're taking a blood oath. It's like things that are happening in school that you don't really know about. And Rotten Tomatoes gave this 100% approval rating.
Excuse me?
100%.
Rotten Tomatoes is always very stingy.
They're very stingy. So I'm like, okay, this is very, very interesting. Season 2 is coming out in June this month, so I'm looking forward to that. I can't wait to finish it. I love the costuming as well. I love the set design as well. I love, the fact that they're able to bring a different narrative to witchcraft and, basically talking about good witches and good magic and all of that. So please watch this with your religion still intact.
Well, see, I'm going to watch this. Thank you so much for bringing this to the table.
Yes.
All right, we'll take a break now. And when we come back, we would love to hear from you. Which Nigerian or international films or shows did you recently watch? What made them interesting? Who were the actors in the film that were your favorite scenes? What were your favorite scenes? We would like to know. All right? Yes, let's go on this break and we'll be back. Pull up, Burning Boy right there, our African giant.
Yes, sir.
Me, I am not just farms, I've always liked Bonabonda. I don't like some things about him. You know that when people talk about him, I'm like, hey. But all right, guys, it is What Are You Watching? So what exactly are you watching at the moment? We just asked, we talked about ours, and we said that you can call him, you can suggest to us, you can tell us what you're watching, tell us the actors, what you particularly love about these movies that you are watching at the moment. Suggest to us. I mean, we have just talked about some.
Yes. Yes. So how do you finish 4 seasons in like 2 days?
Oh,
Because you just told me that you started watching it.
So it's so addictive. And sometimes I get angry. Sometimes did I tell you that I just get angry? Like, why is this happening?
Yeah.
I don't want to give spoilers and all that, especially when somebody had to like return the Bible to the grandfather and all that, you know, and all that. And I'm like, oh God, yes, I totally understand what she was going through. Like, oh, but you know, and looking at what happens, you know, in life and thinking that God did not promise us that there won't be ups and downs.
That is
actually,
true. That
do you
is
get?
true.
So I just find out that I sleep like 5 a.m. And I'm like, I'm going to work the next day and I'm still watching this.
You know, I don't know, surprising. Okay, we do have a phone call. Let's just take that. Hello, Esther from Kaduna. Oh,
Kebbi.
From Kebbi.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. How you doing, Esther?
I'm fine.
All right, so tell us, what are you currently watching? Hello?
Really, it was a Yoruba film.
What did you say?
I say really, it was a Yoruba film.
Oh, Yoruba,
it's a Yoruba
film.
film.
Okay. So what's the title?
And your mommy,
And Your Mommy. So who are the
Wow.
actors?
let's see if I did the Meiji.
Okay. Lateef Adedimeji. That's the only person you can remember.
Yeah.
So what did you like about the movie?
The movie is just telling you about accepting of faith.
Accepting your fate.
Okay.
Okay,
And Your
so
Mommy.
learned a couple of lessons right there. All right, thank you so much, Esther,
Thank
for
you.
calling. We're definitely going to look. I mean, today we talked about Yoruba films.
Yes,
it's
we talked
one
about
to-
Yoruba films.
To watch out for as well.
Okay. I think And Your Mommy is my destiny. Is that? I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the meaning.
yeah.
So, all right. So, you know, the reason I've been, and I was telling myself, and you know that I am not so much of a movie buff, Amanda.
Yes,
So
yes.
now
For you to actually be in season 4.
and to now start watching this thing, and then I'm seeing that it's unending. It's on. I'm like, what's this? But then the thing just keeps drawing me back.
Yeah.
And I have a particular character that I love the most.
Who's that?
Grace. That's what's her real name? Mel Dandridge. That's a real
Grace
name.
is a very powerful
Grace.
actor in that one.
I love her gait. I love the way she works. I love the way she carries herself. Oh my gosh.
I mean, we're just going to stop talking about that because
Yes,
we talked
yes,
on
please.
and on
Yes,
about
please. Yes,
Greenleaf.
please.
But I've also been watching animations as well. You know, I like animations. And I'm watching this one. I believe it's called The Family. I believe I'm in season 2 or 3. And it's one of those animations that follow, you know, I think he has 3 kids, one on the way. He's constantly angry, has a very distraught relationship with his father. And it's just a real situation. Like, this is what is happening in I've never looked at it that way. You know, what could a married man be thinking? What could he be facing?
Oh,
and
we
all
have
of
a
that.
caller here.
Yes, we do have
Hello?
a caller.
Patra from Kebbi to from KD Kaduna. Wow.
Yes,
How you doing?
I'm fine. And you?
We're very well, thank you. It's so interesting that our calls have been from Kebbi, from Kaduna. Oh my gosh. All right, so what are you watching at the moment?
Yeah, it's a movie called Blue Story.
It's called
Blue Story
Brief Story.
Oh,
Blue
Brief Story.
What is it about?
is about a young guy from Nigeria. He has a origin from Nigeria, but lives in London.
Okay.
They live in a neighborhood where there are lots of gang members. So his mother has to leave there and go to another side. But there's still another gang there, being a new school and all of that. Met old friends, and they were all gangsters around there. So the movie is all about just gangsters and then friends. He later got a girlfriend, this new school, and then met his old friends from his former neighborhood.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, quite a storyline right
Yes,
there.
thank you
More
so
about
much.
gangs and, you know,
Yes.
basically having to move all the violence and everything. Wow.
I will look for it. Brief Story. Interesting. Yeah.
Well, we do have a couple of tweets we have to check out as well. This one is from Ruthie Dami, and he says, I am watching a romantic Korean series. What is wrong with Secretary Kim? You know, Korean series are very interesting.
Some people can die, kill for this.
Honestly.
We have Andrew Istre, who says, I watch Up North, starring Banky W and Adesuwa Etomi. Very nice film. It also promoted Bauchi State very well. A smart move by the director to promote Nigeria.
Yes.
And that is very true. I have seen it.
Kudos to Tope Olowoniyan doing that one right there.
I
think she did very beautifully well to showcase how the North has been portrayed, to change the narrative of the North, showing us the beautiful parts of Bauchi State. And a very, very interesting one right there. At Shemi XO says, I recently watched She Is. Really nice movie about the Christian faith. Yes. So many good
think
reviews.
Netflix has been suggesting that to me. I think it's on Netflix.
Yes. I don't even know whether it's on Netflix, but I know that it is one film that, it's on Netflix. It has been, changing the narrative about the Christian faith, making you question yourself and what you believe in. Have I watched it? I need to go check if I have, because I feel like I have. I'm not even so sure.
And you see, over the weekend, I mean, do you have a caller here?
No, we don't have a caller. All right, I think that's all we can take
Yes,
on What
because I
Are You
was just going to
Watching
go on
this
and on.
week. Up next is Where Are They Now? So let's take a look to find out which actors we are talking about today.
It's Where Are They Now? Chika Okpala. Chika Okpala, popularly known as Chief Zebrudaya, is a famous Nigerian comic actor, producer, and television personality. A Nollywood legend, the 68-year-old actor is still quite vibrant beyond his years and never misses an opportunity to crack a joke while in the midst of his colleagues. Chika Okpala, alongside a few friends, formed the theatre group Two Cities soon after the Civil War in 1970, and they performed locally in Anambra State for a while before they joined the professional drama group the Hilltop Art Theatre. One of the first major plays he featured in was In a Lighter Mood by James Iroha, which laid the foundation for the famous comedy television series New Masquerade, where he played the role of Chief Zebrudaya. The comedy series ran on television from 1983 to 1993 and made him a public figure, hence the nickname Chief Zebrudaya, alias 430. A distinct feature that separates Chika, who graduated from the University of Science and Technology with a bachelor's degree in mass communication back in 1996, from other actors, is how his character always portrays the misuse of English words in his movies and how it always comes out hilarious. The very gifted seasoned actor, Chief Chika Okpala, also performed in the popular Ukonus Club of NTA Aba. Back then, he traveled extensively for drama performances and participated in many prominent plays, including a trip to Sierra Leone on the invitation of the then president. Chika Okpala, who has also written a number of programs, has been honored with a Member of the Order of the Federal Republic by the federal government of Nigeria for his contribution in the Nigerian entertainment industry and has been described by many media organizations as a living legend. Chief Okpala is a skilled artisan who from childhood had been playing the role of a chief or an old man to the admiration of his viewers and mates. Thus, he has touched many souls for good in a humorous way. He was in the cast of the movie I Believe in 2018. Want to know where he is despite his many achievements in age? Well, we'll tell you. The good news is he's still very active in the movie industry and has been in some major pictures in recent times, including Netflix's top-rated movies Lionheart and Phone Swap. Now you know where they are now.
Now you know.
Zebrudaya. You know what I
Yes.
like about him? That he's still active till date.
I actually didn't know that he was in Lionheart and Phone Swap as well.
and
Quite
Phone
interesting.
Swap. Oh my gosh. Did you watch A New Masquerade?
No, I didn't.
His wife in New Masquerade, Ovleria. This dude is just so funny. Gosh.
Yeah.
All right.
And then that his theme song, you can even find it on Apple. That's how you know that it's a hit.
All right, we have to go. It's been such an interesting one, especially with the fact that you called in, you shared the movies that you are watching with us. Beautiful. On behalf of Dara, she's Dara today.
Mwah.
My name is Olayemi,
Wow.
aka Honeypot.
You told us our real name today. Yay!
We will see you tomorrow. Stay happy and